Today I want to talk about Nessuno, posto with Alicia Gelsi. We produced this song together and we composed this song together. It was a online virtual production, so I have to send her the demo back. Then she brought me the lyrics and she recorded the vocals again. Then I had to arrange, then we arranged again, and it was like a really send back. But I think this is the way, and it was really cool. What I want to show you today is how I work in terms of mix and why I think mixes are really an identity of the production. So I've been studying that, and I'm still, of course, studying while working on it. And I want to tell you that it's really important to take care of your mix and of the details and to don't abuse of plugins. As you can see in this session, I'm gonna show you on the screen. Yeah, actually there are not too many plugins, but what there are a lot is the Sense. With the Sense I did a lot of reverb, delays, distortion, saturations, so different stuff I can work with. And the rest I didn't put too much, just mainly clean and work a bit with analog gear to give a little bit more of real saturation, real sound. But the rest is pretty clean, as you can see in the session, so really nice. So how I want to start, and what I really liked about this song, it was the vocals. I sent the vocals to the Warm Audio 76 to give a little bit of saturation and a bit of compression with the attack and release. I played with it, and it was mainly a slow attack on 10 p.m. and fast release on 2 p.m. So was okay. I think it works really well like that. And then I play with input output, and on top of that I put the EQKT. It's an equalizer. It doesn't make too much difference in the high frequencies, but it gives a little bit a subtle push, and this is what I was looking for. And then actually I didn't do anything else, if not a little bit of infinity Q. And then as you can see here, I open other plugins and I play with them, but it was too much, and yeah, I didn't. But what I like about this chain of my vocals is the delay. I really like to play with H delays, one of my favorite ones. And okay, as you can see, I play here with the lo-fi, and I didn't push too much the dry wet. And this is another thing is cool about the plugins with dry wet, and also when you send them in Sans, is that yeah, you can work with the Sans and then you can work with the dry and the wet of the plugin. And I think this is a game changer. It gives you so much opportunities. Then I use a vocal reverb with Verb Suite from Slate Digital. I like it. I somehow feel it's really cool. Vocal Blender from Waves to give a little bit of tone. Really interesting plugin from Waves. I don't know, it looks really cheap and there is not too much. I think I bought it for $20 like some years ago, but cool. It's dirty and it's weird. It's interesting. See, yeah. I can push that a bit so you can hear. Gives this double man voice. Also, I think the preset was called that support, something like that. So I really like it. And then I put a big reverb with Verb Suite, and then I use the spread to work with the image. So on the sides I will have my reverb a bit, but what I also like to do to don't lose too much space in my mix is to then compress with the sidechain. So the fact is that kick comes and the reverb goes away and then comes back and then kick, and it's really cool to use sidechain also with reverb and kick. This is one of my favorite techniques. I really love it. A little bit of distortion. This I do with the Decapitator. Really like this plugin. I think last time I used it on drums directly on the chain. I don't know, just for pushing a little bit. Then I play around with the style. I put the style T, and the drums, they sound so cool. They gave a little bit of equalization. I didn't expect that. but really cool. And then with Sound Toys, a little bit of Echo Boy, and then a small vocal hold. This is an important feedback they gave to me. Yeah, to always have a small reverb because it creates a little bit of glue in the mix, and I think this is really important. And what I like to do with the vocals is then to mix them with the kick first and to calibrate the volumes on low volumes. So I don't push the speakers too much, and also in headphones I don't push so much the volumes on the headphones, but I really like to work on low volumes. In this case I can hear what comes out the most of the time, of course, is the high frequencies, in particular when you listen from the telephone. Whatever you listen from the telephone, yeah, most of the time I can show you, you hear more the high frequencies. Also when you do low volume, in particular telephones are really good for mid high frequencies, but it's difficult to hear the bass. And another point that is really important, always my master engineer Raouf is also commenting on me, and I know this attending other workshops or talking with other master engineers, is the low end. It's crazy that we producers, mix engineers that are not in a specific treated place, sometimes we cannot really work with the bass. We should need to work on it with the bass traps. And this is really a difficult problem. And a lot of trap rap producers, they put the speakers next to the wall, like really in front, without distance from the wall. And this is a problem because you push the bass a lot. And you think, well, this is cool, sound big and dope, but no. Actually, no. It's just having a weird perception about bass. So what I do generally with the bass is, of course, to sidechain, but then also to clean a bit. In this case, I clean it with the EQ PKT. Also, I pushed a little bit of high frequencies on 5K, and also work a little bit of compression. I think this is really important. Then I play just with the kick, did some sidechain. And the song, I think, will be out in some months. And feel free to check it. I just let you listen a bit. Of course, feel free to write your comments.